Hello everyone, Innovator XABG here, bringing you back with another player career mode with odd ends, and we're against last year's Danish champions, Aalborg. And this is kind of a scary game going into it. I think as soon as I've arrived at this club, I've been pretty woeful and I've served the team most likely, and going against the champions, I'm surprised actually the champions were Copenhagen, but when I did my research, Aalborg were the champions. And as you can see, that's what champions do, they score goals like that. And that header pretty much just bounced off the crossbar a few times. I was quite surprised it actually went in, but yeah, it did. And already we're 1-0 down in this game. And it was looking very ominous and didn't look too rewarding for us. But you know, I must admit, I'm not too worried about how we finish the season. It's just kind of getting that experience, getting that overall. And as you can see here, I'm able to make a really good run through and send in a cross, which isn't rewarded. As you can see here, the players just decide to play it back and actually don't do anything with the ball. Maybe it should have been a penalty, but I think we should be a lot more efficient. But yeah, Aalborg were just all over us, and we really had no choice but to pretty much defend the whole game. And you can see this awful tackle from me allows the player to stroll in on goal and score a goal, and I must admit I must take full responsibility for that goal. And I'm not exactly sure why, but we're constantly played as a CM, which I really don't I don't know. If I wanted to be a CM, I would have made my defensive stats a lot better. And as a C or as a cam, you know, you're up forward a lot more than CM, because CM kind of got to do both duties, and my player simply doesn't have the stamina, simply doesn't have the defensive stats to kind of do that. But despite being 2-0 down, we still keep pushing on. Innovator is able to make a good tackle in the end to retrieve his own ball back, and a nice one too. And I decided to take a shot myself, but only a good save denies us from getting our first goal of the season, and we've not even got an assist this season. No goals, no assists, and it's episode 3, which is kind of embarrassing, but we're hoping to change that very soon. And that's a really good strong save there from Larson, even though probably half the players are called Larson. But look at this skill from Innovator. I mean, that nutmeg was absolutely on the money, and you can see there our pass to the player was also quite sharp, and we created a chance from that. Look, once again, retrieves the ball, does a step over, and I could not believe this actually worked. Nutmegs the player, and the pass is also on cue. So yeah, if anything, that was probably the best skill of the game. And once again, we go try on the counter attack, and we do make quite a few chances, but the thing is, we're not converting these chances, and it's a real issue. As you can see there, really just a waste of shot on goal, and it allows Aalborg to get back and counter the counter in a way. And once again, Aalborg making attacks, and the man is free in the box, and I don't know how that actually gets in. I actually quickly went straight to the replay because I got so frustrated. Look at the goalkeeper there. Surely he must save that rather than just standing like that. It's just poor goalkeeping, and I've noticed that a few times. And it wasn't over there. They pretty much go sweaty on us, and we concede the 4th goal of the game, and we still haven't scored a goal, which is really poor. And we have not scored a goal since as soon as I've been on the pitch, we've not scored a goal, and that's I think the 4th game I think we've been on the pitch, and the team still hasn't scored a goal. But in the very last moments of the game, I try to do something about that. A really nice dribble, and the shot isn't rewarded as Larson produces a really good save. And that is the game, 4-0, and really disappointing that is. You know, like I said, I'm not too bothered about how the team does overall. I mean, of course I'd be a little bit concerned because I am a part of the team, and the rating does affect the scoreline and vice versa. But yeah, we've only had 73% pass completion, and also key passes were just 1, which I kind of need to improve on, although we're going at a steady rate. If we get 1 or 2 every game, then I'm sure we can reach our objective. But the worrying one is, for me, is the assists and goals, 0 in both categories. But like I was saying before, all I'm really concerned about is the players' growth. But we do get a message here from our Australian national team, and they decide to select us. And I'm not sure whether that's a reflective or reflection on Australia's quality, the fact that they don't really have a good centre attacking mid. But I'm going to take that, you know, it's our first season, we're already being called up. And I think that's what happened last season, to be honest, if I can remember correctly. But yeah, you see the scout report after that game. Don't forget, all these stats have changed just throughout the season, and we didn't change in ratings at all through after that game. But we are growing really quickly, considering it's not been too many games into the season, and that's our monthly calendar, especially with the internationals coming up very soon after this game. But yeah, we're against Brondby in this game, and I think this is this is Daniel Agger's club. So and also that's very reflective on me not knowing many players in the Danish league, but I do know Daniel Agger and will be pretty tough against us. But as you can see here, if we want to make any progress into the European stages or improve from last season, we've got to pick up a win in this game, and it's going to be extremely tough considering we've only won one game since my existence here, and that was after me simming after I went onto the bench. And yeah, hopefully this is the game though, because it's away and you never know what could happen. I mean, form is so unpredictable in this game. And as you can see, my player is pretty much ready. And you can see here, really nice pass to start the, it's not start the game, it's 12 minutes, but very early on in the game, we do start a player, and that's a really nice ball. And I thought this actually was a chance created, but it ended up coming off the defender's boot, which was kind of bizarre. And if that would have went, I'm not sure whether we got an assist, I don't think so. But innovative, able to get the clearest of chances, really nice pass, and our attacker doesn't score. And this is the second attacker after Boddle, who missed last episode's chances. And I could already see I was getting so frustrated with my team. Every time I provided them a chance, they wouldn't allow me to get an assist in the game. But yeah, once again, trying my best. But you can see it. I tried to put this in the package. I get absolutely crunched, but my team is in there to defend me. And you can just see that. This is going to be quite tough for me. But it's a really nice step over, and I get absolutely caught on the floor. But finally, we would appear to have a chance. Open goal, although knowing my luck, we probably wouldn't get it. We get tackled just about, but we're just about to make that pass. And we get our first assist, thank God. Thank the Lord, we get our first assist of the season. We need to create 8 chances, and I think that's a good way to start. We almost didn't make it, even though we were 3 on goal. I think I was taking my time a little bit too much, and the attacker actually makes a really smart decision by going low and beating Daniel Agger, and we end up going in the lead for once, which is a surprise knowing our recent form as the goalkeeper celebrates. But yeah, after that, I got substituted, which I found really annoying, because I've been playing full games recently, and I don't know, my stamina was improving, and I didn't feel too tired of the player. So I'm not sure whether this is a reflection on me. I got kind of worried. Our team did so well after I got substituted off. I mean, it was unrealistic how well we did. As you can see here, look at the passing movement. I mean, I couldn't even string 2 passes in my teammates. Seriously. And that hill ends up going to Boddle, who pretty much always misses when I give him a chance. But as soon as he's given a chance by another player, he scores. I mean, that is so annoying. But you know, our team's doing well finally, and he slots that in, and it's nice to see we're winning 2-0 against a pretty established Danish team in Brondby. And that's probably not the end of it. As you can see, there's another really nice pass, and Boddle is actually doing some amazing things for once. And finally he shows a true reflection of what he does every time I pass on the ball. And that is missed. But yeah, once again, we were all over them. I mean, this is throughout the entire game. This is not just after I got substituted off, but we were all over them. And it's really nice to see me watching the game, and we'll be able to have a capability of doing this, completely breaking down the defence. And once again, Boddle scores another goal. And our form is completely wacky. I think we won the first game, I won the first game I was here for 3-0, drew the others, I think, or lost the others. I think we lost one of them 3-0, lost 4-0 here, the previous game this episode, and we win 3-0 away. I mean, it's kind of bizarre, but I'm hoping this form stays, you know. It's really nice to be on a winning side for once, and Daniel Ida can, as an Everton fan, he can go and enjoy our defeat. And as you can see, we get a 7.9 rating, which I thought was alright. I mean, we got 80 pass completion, which was a lot better than usual, and that was probably contributed to, you know, a good performance in the end. But it's really disappointing to see that key passes were 0 when I clearly made at least one pass in the highlights video, which you can all see, which was obviously a key pass. I mean, I don't understand that. But anyway, we do pick up an assist, which is always nice to see. But guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later.